such an asshole.
All right, we got a question that doesn't have a solution in the way people want the solution. Everyone wants the easy solution, the least painful solution. And I'm here to tell you, well, the only solution is this solution that's very obvious in front of you. How do I climb the cliff, Aaron? Grab and pull yourself up. Was there a way? I'm getting tired of these questions. I understand questions of efficiency, but this is an important philosophical one for everything in life. So pay attention, boys. I wonder if there's a female equivalent of me out there, like an asshole-ish s, like, you know, mistress or stewardess, an asshole-s consultant, where the girls are like, is there a way to avoid the gym to get, you know, Jason Momoa? Oh, I don't want to do that. And she's pulling her hair out. Aaron, I want a video response to a few things you said, and I'm requesting a follow-up video response to previous video. So just so you go, I'll give you guys the background on this. This is an East Indian dude from East India, not an American living here who is of East Indian descent. He is an East Indian dude. He's come here for the United States. Good-looking guy. He put the effort into the gym. He lost some weight. He's got. He looks manly. He's I don't think he's going to star in Bollywood anytime soon, but he doesn't have that stereotypical soft face. So he has put in the work. The only problem is he's 5'8". That's his first mistake, being born 5'8" with those genetics. And what does he want? He wants to get the girls. And so he came to the United States, and I'm more willing to help out because foreign, you know, different rules. Like if I want to go play cricket, I won't know how to do it. I need him to help me out. So it's the same thing here. Oh, he wants to play American Girls. Okay, grab a really big baseball bat and the thickest helmet you can find. So I kind of gave him like general do's, don'ts. Hey, you're in the United States. Focus on your career. Don't waste the time flying across the Pacific to waste it on girls. They're not traditional here. Scrub your brain of anything you saw in Hollywood, at least in the past. Although they're more reflective of it now, what women really look like. At least Hollywood's honest that, well, they're guys. I thought those are guys. Yeah, well, they're women dressed like guys and acting like guys. Is that how they really are? Yes. Yes, they are. Oh, I want the 80s girls back with the bikinis and Magnum PI. Can we have that come back? Can we have that come back? I'll compromise. I'll settle for the 90s Winona Ryder. I know she dressed gothy and everything, but she was thin and somewhat pretty. So he's has some follow-up questions. College, you're pursuing a legitimate degree. You're in a major leftist crap hole. And you're experiencing winter. We ain't even in winter yet. Oh boy, are you in for fun? I have my buddy, I won't mention his name, but he was from India too, and he came to Minnesota. And the first time it snowed, oh, it was wonderful, and everything is in it after like month 1, and it's below 0. Oh, he enjoyed sledding. I took him sledding, but he got injured. But no. Dan said, I'm terrified here, but there's a West Coast Swing Dance Club at the college I go to. We'll give it a shot when I have time. Also want to pursue boxing. Strangely, I'm less terrified of this. Laughing out loud. All right. Couple techniques, then we'll get to the larger point that you have to take away from this. Absolutely you can take West Coast. I mean, there's a bunch of different dances. The ones that are going to help you out the most so you're not wasting your time is going to be salsa, swing. Swing also goes by East Coast swing, jitterbug. There's a traveling version of it called two-step or foxtrot, but you're going to want to go East Coast swing. Time to get up. But West Coast swing is fine too. It's a little more complicated, but that's fine. It's okay. And salsa. Country is East Coast swing, but it's instead of happy fun music, they play it to music about cowboys who lost their wives and are going through gender reassignment surgery. It's all sad and depressing, and their grandma shot their dog from the pickup truck kind of thing. So, but the beat is the same. So I'd learn one of those 3 general ones. Also, because you're in the United States, you're going to a school, a college. I started seeing this not more than 5 years ago, where college or young dance classes, college endorsed dance classes have been taken over by the SJWs. And since you're in college, there may not be the girls. If you look it up, the Knoxville Swing Dance Association. I'm gonna pick on them all the time because I was in Knoxville. And I'm like, oh, maybe I'll see if there's some swing dancing going on. And I went there and you saw the pictures, and it's all SJWs. And they're like, well, we have swing dance ambassadors, and they have rainbow colored slap wrists on them. And if you're ever harassed, and there's no leads and fouls or male or female, it's like, okay, so unfortunately, an increasing percentage of dance communities within the United States have been taken over by people who have no interest in dancing. They only have an interest in using to infiltrate that to promote their non-straight gender cult. Keep in mind that they are not, the majority of them are not straight. All right, they'll claim gay, bi, pan, whatever. That no, they're straight people who are mentally ill, who have nothing else going on in life, and claim to be that so they can feel good about themselves. And instead of going to a community to dance, which should be the main thing, the main thing is, oh, we're all woke, and we're going to secondarily use West Coast swing as a platform to promote our wokeness. So it's kind of, when you go there, there will be a class you can learn, and I think you should. But if there's any of that woke BS there, any purple hairs, and there ain't going to be any cute girls. I'm going to forecast. I'm going to guess there's not going to be any cute girls there. Go ahead and learn it. But I would, that you're in a big enough town, there should be other normal dance communities not infected by collegiate woke psychopaths. So look at it. It's called community education. I don't know if that town has it, but a lot of the school districts will offer, kids go to school during the daytime, and then at night they go home at night. Well, they got all these buildings. What a lot of school districts will do is use those buildings to offer, knitting classes, finance courses, pottery, and dancing as well. That's what I used to teach. So I would try to find dance classes outside of the university setting. And I would not, I repeat, I would not start out with the professional dance studios, which there are two main ones. There's Arthur Murray and Fred Astaire dance studios, I believe. You don't want to go to a professional dance studio. Go to just the cheap, local, fun, community education one. Go hang out with some normal people with jobs. Take the dance classes at the university if you'd like. Just, remember, you're just there to learn. And so that's good. That will, you really should just go for the dancing. I wouldn't say go to meet girls, but in association that you have to dance with a girl, it will get your feet wet. And then boxing. Yeah, man, go boxing. That's great. That's a great idea, because you need to get punched in the face. And I'll get to that. Switching tactics and asking how fast. You're right. I tend to drag out a lot more. I am escalating things faster now with girls. Questions for the follow-up video. 1, I realize that I may have autism or something. No. Let's see you did. So what? Oh, don't act like a prestigious little spoiled white kid from the suburbs in the United States, dude. Don't do that. Oh, I can't do it. I've got a thing. No, knock it off. No, I don't believe in autism. I really don't. I believe, yes, there are some people who are artistic and actually, but no. People who go to college and manage to graduate from high school and get accepted with high G. No, you're just a weak pussy. You're a coward. Your dad isn't around, I'm going to guess. Or maybe culturally there's something going on in India that if you come here and you just breathe in the air for half a second, there's not a second goes by without someone saying, oh my God, you might have autism or something wrong. No, you're just a coward. That's it. And not only you, this is not you. This is American culture. It's, I would say, maybe Western culture, of which obviously India has been influenced by with Britain and all that, where it's just, you're just a bunch of, we raise weak, pathetic men. And instead of going and getting out there and getting into the ring and doing it, You all want to sit in your little rooms on the internet and study it. Boxing is a perfect example. You could study boxing all you want. You can watch football, American football, all you want. You could talk and speculate all you want. Until you get your ass in the ring or put on a helmet and start getting punched around and tackled, you just shut up. Don't even bother studying it. Don't even bother. Like I occasionally go, I got several guns. You have to practice with your guns in order to be a good marksman. You have to practice drawing. Not drawing, I mean drawing your pistol. And I gotta work on that more because I got some skills. I got some abilities, but I ain't no John Wick. Same thing with fighting. You could study the techniques. Oh, should I hit the gym? What kind of lift should I? Everyone, what kind of lifts? They'll analyze. They'll spend hours. What kind of routine? I'll set up a schedule. You'll do everything but go to the effing gym and lift the weights. Oh, which martial arts? Oh, now that's very interesting. Oh, you're gonna fall down, so everything ends up on a fight on the ground. Oh, that's maybe I should do this. Well, what about kickboxing? Oh my God. And then the girls, what technique? What should I wear? Oh, you guys, either you do or do not. There is no try. You either do it or you don't. And if you're not going to do it, I don't understand why people waste so much time being academics about it. I mean, there are so many theoreticians, professors, academics in the red pill community, whether that's chasing the girls or doing things in life or da-da-da-da-da. And all they're doing is jerking off. They're just avoiding the pain. I'd like to get into hiking. I'm going hiking tomorrow. Well, how many feet is it? And is there an elevation gain? How many miles? Oh, I don't know. What's the weather like? You will never, ever achieve anything until you get out of school. You get out of the theoretician world, you get out of the internet, and you actually go do it in the real world. And yes, you're going to get shot down. And yes, you're going to get punched in the face. And yes, you're going to get a bloody nose. And yes, it's going to suck lifting weights. And yes, it's going to suck hiking. But that's the only way to do it. Getting my, here, I got, the book of, no, not the book of numbers. Bachelor Pad Economics. How do I spend less than I make? You do it, which I know is a thing. I even create these like classes that meet you halfway. Like I understand you got some psychological predispositions and hardwiring that prevents your brain from firing the neurochemical signals to actually take action and do the thing you got to do. So here's the patch for that. Install it in your operating system. And even then, people will sign up for the course, but they won't take it. By the way, link below is the link to Achieving Financial Excellence for those of you that like to get your financial act together. Let's see how many of you actually do it versus I'll read a book by Dave Ramsey. I'll set up a business. I'll set up an account, like I put up a spreadsheet and get a budget going on. Whoa. Wait, actually spend less money? I don't want to hear one, I don't want to hear you have an excuse. That's an excuse. Two, I don't believe you have autism or Asperger's or anything else that all the weak men keep claiming that they have. Three, doesn't matter if you do. Think about this, like, I'm black in America, therefore I can't XYZ. No, you have no choice. I'm a female in America, I'm so oppressed. Too bad. The point I'm making there is it doesn't matter. Let's say you are oppressed as the patriarchy, all that. Well, okay. And some people are born without the use of their legs. Some people are born blind. Some people are born deaf. And you're here. If you really did have it, which I don't believe you do, right, that doesn't change the fact you still got to do it. You still got to go on to the real world. You just now had the added hurdle and complication or handicap of autism, a physical disability, being of a discriminated or oppressed group of people. Not you. I'm talking the American whiners and complainers. Like, I was born this way. Come and give me money. I can't do anything. Well, enjoy your really crappy life. So I don't want to hear, oh, tee hee, I have this thing wrong with me. Oh, I'm scared. I don't care. Do you want to do it or not? Do you want to live life or not? I don't understand. I never understood. Not this isn't a reflection upon you. I don't even think it's maybe they're afraid or what. But when I taught dance classes, um just this people are so freaking stupid. But I don't know how to dance. This would be the husbands and the guys. But I don't know how to dance. Hey, dumbass! That's why it's an effing class! This is where you learn. Just honest to God, I want to kick those guys in the nuts, especially in Wyoming. These rough tumble, you're looking at my woman fur. These dumb sister fornicating hicks. I do a dance class, right? And then all these women were really excited. So it was a sweet thing to see. So there's these older ladies, they dress up in their dresses. They're so excited, a dance class. Big guy from the big city teaching dance classes. And they all had rings on, wedding rings. And we were so outnumbered. There were so many girls. It was me, another guy with overalls. I remember him. I think there was an older gentleman who was one of the husbands. I'm like, there's 3 guys, me included. And there was something like 12 gals. And I'm looking at the girls, I'm dancing with them, and I feel the ring on the hand. I'm like, are you married? Oh, yeah. I'm like, where's your husband? Oh, he's over there. Here's a bunch of dumb, fat white oafs from Wyoming just sitting there with the cowboy hats, making sure I don't run off with the woman. I'm like, why isn't he out? Oh, he doesn't want to. He's a little afraid. He doesn't know how to dance. I'm like, oh my God. I don't care if you don't know how. I don't care how scared you are. You're going to die. And you either do this or you don't. And that's the larger lesson for everybody here in the red pill community. Red pill goes beyond girls. Guys, yes, you've been lied to. You've been given the wrong information on a whole host of critically, if not ultimately important things in life. Here's the red pill. Here's how it works in the real world. Now go do it. Oh, whoa. Does this remind you of anybody? Whoa, go outside the house and have fun. Whoa, wait a minute. Help my buddies out, do activity. Whoa, hang on. I'd have to stop watching TV and leave my room. I was hoping you could share any other resources that can help me, like counseling coaches. Sorry, I've contacted his therapist, but it might be expensive. Yeah, it is expensive because we're flooded with all you guys who don't want to do the work. No, I'm not sharing any more resources until you prove to me you have taken a class and you've gotten into a boxing ring and you've gotten punched in the face. You go to the gym, right? You go to the gym. This is not a foreign concept. You've done it. You've flown halfway across the planet to go to an advanced degree in STEM. So you have an undergraduate in STEM. You are perfectly capable of all of this. All of this. You don't need therapy. You just need to go out there and get a bloody nose. Feel like I have a pathological need for a father figure. No. You don't have a pathological need for a father figure. You have a legitimate, normal, biological, necessary for life survival need for a father figure. But since Western civilization got rid of fathers and dads and masculinity, guess what? Too bad. I was born black. I'm a female. I didn't have a dad. Well, I guess we're all in a similar boat now, aren't we? We want to sit here and bitch and whine about it and use it as an excuse? Or are we going to overcome it and become true men and women regardless of whatever disadvantage we had? I don't care about your problems because they're in the past. I forget the background. I don't know if your mom divorced your dad wasn't around, dad died early, dad was a pussy. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I was born 5'9". I have brown eyes. All right. My buddy Richard is a tall, lanky black dude. He was born with those traits and into relative poverty. I'm trying to think of another extreme character. Not that we're extreme characters. Another my buddy Khan is gay, and they had to escape the communists, and his dad was very wealthy, but they stole all of his money because communists are pieces of crap. It doesn't. We don't have time for that. There's going to be two groups of people in this world: those that actually go and live their life, and those that sit and study academics. Swear to God, don't become the second. And I don't care what your problems are. And you might actually have full-blown Asperger's. I don't care. It's a footnote. It doesn't change the solution. Go out there and do something. I tend not to lead in social situations and often look to my male friends for advice. How do I correct this? All right. Here's the other thing. All right. There's go and do. All right. And then what a lot of you nerds have got to do, not East Indian nerds, nerds in general, definitely the American nerds, stop turning humanity into an effing formula. Humans are not robots. They're not AI. They're not code. They are random, chaotic entities. They have souls. They have intellects. They change their mind. They reason. They rationalize. Stop treating them like formulas. You don't have to lead in social situations. There's no have to. You don't have to ask out the girl. Just go and have fun. Can you nerds just do that? Can you stop analyzing everything like an algebraic formula that needs to be solved for X and just go to a party, go to a dance hall, go and dance, just chill out. And if you don't feel like talking, don't talk. If somebody says something that's very unique and specific, like someone will say something that's obviously there will be cultural comparisons. You say, that's very interesting because you Americans XYZ, there's a very similar thing in India because of the British influence, but it came out this way over here in Bangalore or whatever. And you don't have to talk beyond that. Look, guys, stop solving for X when it comes. You're never to solve for X again when it comes to humans. All right. There's not a goal. Like here's where you got it. Let me help you nerds out. When it comes to finite quantifiable problems, it's like going to a destination. Okay. We are going to drive from Indianapolis, Indiana to Yellowstone National Park. The goal is X. How do we solve for X? Well, we take this route, we get gas here, everything that goes to getting in Yellowstone and back. Okay. That is where your little nerd minds come in and solve that problem. Right? That's pretty much any other kind of problem in the world. Career, education, your finances. There's a goal. When it comes to human interaction, there is no goal. There is no destination. That is more of a road trip as opposed to we're going to Yellowstone and back, which is a trip. It is a road trip too. But a road trip would be there is no particular destination. You say, well, then why would you go on the road trip? Because the road trip, the travel, the route is the destination. I hop on my bike. Where are you going? Don't know. I'm going to randomly ride around, maybe check out the Grand Canyon, maybe go through Utah. I'm going to go through a couple beautiful mountain areas. I don't know. Because the experience, the trip is the destination. And humans are the same thing. It's not, I have to go to LA. That's not a human being. It is the experience driving around. Stop thinking there's a final destination with people. There isn't. The dance class, you know why you take? It's not to take the dance class to figure it out, to get my peen wet. No, you take the dance class to relax and enjoy, take the dance class. Boxing is even the same thing. Why do you go for boxing? For to become a good boxer, okay, but it's more to spar, get some physical exercise, to get punched in the face and get that counter adrenaline rush and things like that. All right? Stop treating people like a goddamn formula. You go to a party, there's no goal. Just go to the party, have a beer, chill out, relax, talk to people, see what's going on. Critically assess whether the people you're hanging around with are interesting or boring as hell. Leave and find another group of people. Thank you for making these videos. The content is really a gold mine. My experience, I wanted to talk about this, although it's incidental to your thing. So far, college has been incredible. I've had access to resources I couldn't imagine back in India. They literally give you access to supercomputers, and the library is 4 floors. Not to mention hundreds of clubs and events where you can pursue projects and network. Good. Yeah, take advantage of it, man. If that's not available in India, like I said, your main goal here is your education. So yeah, absolutely take advantage of it. You'd say college is worth it. Okay, I would say go 2 years online. and then best of luck. But there you go. Okay. Just your education has a goal. The people do not. Okay. Stop. And I'd imagine you want to turn that part off of your brain where I have to solve for X. Well, no, you don't. I'd imagine you just want, I just want to chill out, have a whiskey, and relax. Go into, I know a guy, he is into medieval knight fighting. They got armor and they don't have real swords. I mean, do you think, what technique? What do I? I got so. Why should I? I'm afraid. No, he just goes out and the guy's got a smile on his face like you wouldn't believe. He's always having fun. You need to do that. All right. So, link below is a link to Bachelor Pad Economics, where that is also a do or do not. There is no try. Also, related to do or do not, there is no try. There's a link to Achieving Financial Excellence. There's this instruction manual. There is solving for X, but go and do it. Not you. I'm talking to the other people. And for God's sake, look, I know there's going to be 2 people in the entire Red Pill community. There are those who take it and put it into practice in their lives and live better lives. And there's you that are jerking off to yourselves in the mirror, thinking like, oh, I'm so good. I'm so edgy. All right, let's go through the super chats. C. Surdak, $5. Swing dancing is misogynistic cultural appropriation. What? Who do we appropriate it from now? Hey, Cap, you see PayPal pulling back on their Fourth Reich move this weekend? Finally went too far. I don't know. What did PayPal do? Do I have to switch to Subscribestar or ManoPay or whatever it was? Really, if they want to kick us off, they want to, that's fine. That's fine. I kind of got my money. I'll use alternative platforms. C. Surdak, $5. I can promise firsthand that all of this autism ADHD is just a way to give all these feminists something to do with their psych degrees. Yeah, it's something to employ the psychology profession. I also think it's a gross misdiagnosis. Where they just didn't have fathers. You're all raised by moms. And you're like, oh, it isn't working in the real world. It's like, yeah, because men dealt with the real world. Men are the go-between between the real world and women and children. That's how it was. We slayed the dragons. We toiled in the fields. We literally prevented and shielded women and children from the full tormenting effects of the real world. And now that the men are gone and everything's kind of automated and no one knows what real work is anymore. No one knows like budgeting or how the real world works. What are we on? 4th generation? No, not 4th. Probably definitely 3rd or 2nd, certainly generation of absentee or pussy-like weak fathers. And their sons are coming out. You're like, oh. I mean, yeah, technology has made the world easier. But there's still hardcore real world stuff. Like you got to make the money. You got to budget. You have to do without, you have to hit the gym. Still evil out there. You still got to fight the bad guys. Hat and Clogs. All right, Cappy, what do I do? Go and do. Don't you hike? I mean, you're not, you drove out to Vegas. You're not exactly one that sits there and gazes at your navel. You go out and do things. Alan Price, $5 regarding PayPal, not kickoff. Take $2,500 for your bank account if you post wrong thing. Oh, did they? I'll have to look at. Hang on, let's look at that. I guess there was also something going on with YouTube. PayPal pulls back, says it won't fine customers $2,500 for misinformation. Wow, really? PayPal user agreement fining users up to $2,000 for promoting misinformation was sent in error. Oh, it's an error, huh? Use service to promote misinformation was sent out in error. An updated PayPal acceptable use included an expansion of prohibited activity, which includes ending posting or publication messages, content, or materials that meet certain criteria. Wow. Even that is not acceptable. According to the updated PayPal user agreement, the company states that each violation could result in liquidated damage of $2,500 per violation, which would be withdrawn directly from their account. All right, so the PayPal account. One of the violations listed according to the agreement is users may not use PayPal to promote misinformation. Wow. Sending, posting, or publication of any message, content, materials, and PayPal's sole discretion promotes misinformation. How do you make an error like that? We're sorry for the confusion this has caused. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to switch to Amir. All it is one little link I have to change. Oh man. Sam Whiskey, $5. The nukes are 18 minutes away. Go spelunking. Hey, there you go. Smart idea, Sam. C. Surdak, $5. Like I said, Fourth Reich. Yeah. Well, at least the Fourth Reich had the balls to go and form an army and start a fight. Oh my God, look at special guest celebrity who recently discovered Vegas. Old man Rolo, but you'll have to stay up late to meet them. Where did you? Oh, here we go. Speaking of Vegas, the new girls really want to meet you, Cappy. But you'll have to stay up late to meet them. That's hard to do because that's West Coast time. That I've been going to bed more around midnight. I mean, I'll be up till 11. I got a better idea. Why don't they wake up early and go have coffee with Cappy? Coffee with Cappy, huh? They could come golfing with me and the Vietnam veterans. All the old men go golfing at like their 9 o'clock golf tee time. Yeah, I'll be in Vegas probably November. So we'll go hang out with the pretty ladies there. All right. That's it. Books and stuff linked below. More on the way. Gonna go hiking later with the great one. See you guys later. Toodles.